Well, I think it's important to put schemes under scrutiny before they're approved in Sheffield. Planning process is obviously really important and can deal with a lot of the issues that come up, but it's not brilliant at the quality issues, and that's where the panel comes in. The design panel is a group of professionals from a range of different backgrounds who meet approximately once every 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks in Sheffield to consider the larger schemes that are coming forward in the city. The idea is to provide a sort of peer review of those schemes from fellow professionals and to make helpful suggestions, which can then be fed into the planning committee when it considers the scheme. Well, the feedback obviously depends hugely on the scheme that we're looking at. There will be occasions when there are schemes which aren't particularly supported by the panel, where the feedback can be quite critical, but more often, to be honest, we are welcoming the general gist of the scheme and making comments about quite a lot of the detail. So we'll consider things like sustainability, something the panel's very keen on. You know, what are the carbon reduction targets? What are the biodiversity targets for the scheme? The urban design, really important in terms of how it relates to its surroundings and the rest of the city. The landscape also is very important, and also things like ecology and heritage and that type of thing. And there are different people on the wider panel with expertise in all of those areas. I don't think the panel has a view about what style of architecture buildings should be. They need to fit in, clearly, and that's about how tall they are, how they relate to other buildings, how the entrances work and so on, and in terms of materials as well. But in terms of design, I think a contemporary building can fit in just as well as a traditional one, and Sheffield needs all types.